What is poppin' peeps? It is your boy Jet. If you guys know me long enough, you will know that the first anime I ever watched was a little unknown anime called Fairy Tail. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I don't hear many people talking about it, and the very few times I do hear people talking about it, I hear nothing but praise about it. But like I said, no one really talks about it online. But while Fairy Tail still has its flaws, it's still one of my favorite animes of all time. So when I heard about Hiro Mashima's sequel, Eden's Zero, I was very interested in it because it's another series by the same man who made Fairy Tail. So obviously, you knew I was excited. Well, apparently not excited enough because it took me almost 2 years to start reading it. Mainly because I'm still incompetent and couldn't find where to officially read Eden Zero at. Even after reading the entire first volume on an illegal site, I still don't know where to read it officially. By the way, if anyone knows, please tell me. But even though I'm late on the Eden Zero train, I'm still glad that I read it, because this manga is surprisingly fun. So you know what they say, better late than never. This video, I'm going to be talking to you guys what I thought about the first volume of Eden Zero, and the most important thing, should you read Eden Zero? When people first look at Eden Zero character designs, they instantly say, "This is just Fairy Tail 2.0. These character designs are just basically Fairy Tail characters. The main character is just screaming nonsense, but if they had a child, huh?" And I had these thoughts as well. The art style between Fairy Tail and Eden Zero is the same because it's created by the same person. I didn't see no one complaining about Samurai 8 looking like a Naruto sequel. And yes, that is Happy. Well, technically it's not the Happy. Yes, they have the same design and are both named Happy, but they are not the same Happy and they have different abilities. It's kind of hard to explain, but once you actually read Eden Zero, you'll know the difference between the two. While Fairy Tail and Eden Zero share some visual similarities, don't let that stop you from reading Eden Zero. In fact, the second big reason I started reading Eden Zero is because the art style reminded me of Fairy Tail. Kinda going back to somewhere that feels familiar to you. You're not completely alienated when you read Eden Zero, especially if you came from Fairy Tail. And even if you didn't, it's still welcoming. The art style is very nice, and I really love how Hiro Mashima colors in his characters. So Fairy Tail fans, if you want to read it, this manga will make it easier for you to jump into. While some of the characters do look alike, they are different. The main character, Shiki, is a carefree and blunt character. He always says what's on his mind. He's also a fish out of water character and really into making friends. He's fascinated by the new world that he's dragged into by Rebecca and wants to make friends with everyone and touch everything that he sees. And it makes for some really funny moments of him just being awkward and clueless of things around him, like wanting to touch every person he sees but being stopped by Rebecca. There's one scene where Rebecca offers Shiki a room for him to sleep in, but then he just questions why he can't just sleep in the same room as Rebecca. And speaking of Rebecca,
oh yeah, damn boy, he's thick, boy, that's a thick ass boy, damn.
But all seriousness, I really like Rebecca. As of right now, she's my favorite character as of the end of volume 1. At first, I saw her as a Lucy clone, where she was just a female protagonist with no set goal besides being shipped with Shiki and being a sexy, useless blonde girl. But as I keep reading, Rebecca came off a bit more independent. Plus, Rebecca seems a lot more useful in a fight. I definitely like her more than Lucy. Plus, unlike Lucy, the story of Eden Zero starts off because of the actions of Rebecca. The only reason Shiki is on this adventure is because of Rebecca, taking him with her on her adventure to be a famous B-Cuber. B-Cube is a video sharing site where numerous channels are displayed, so the in-universe equivalent of YouTube. I probably could have just said that. It's a very interesting goal, seeing as today's society revolves around the internet and YouTube. It's refreshing for a character to have. But damn, Rebecca is really thick as fuck. I can tell Hiro Mashima enjoys drawing her, and it makes me happy because I enjoy seeing drawings of her. And speaking of Happy, the third main character in the series, while he's very similar to Happy from Fairy Tail, they are different. For avoiding spoilers, I won't mention much about Happy, but he's tied heavily with Rebecca's past and helps her out with their BQ videos. Overall, these three are very enjoyable and play off each other very well. Like I've stated earlier, Eden Zero has a few callbacks to Fairy Tail characters, whether it's intentional or not. I already covered the character designs and happy, but the callbacks go past that. First off, Hiro Mashima continues his love of drawing fan service. Some of the sketches of Rebecca make her look like a full course meal. But also there's a few jabs at Fairy Tail as well. Because of how Shiki was raised, he wants to make friends with everyone he meets. Shiki is always getting pulled away by Rebecca. She ridicules him for always wanting to make friends. A throwback to people's main problem with Fairy Tail and its whole friendship is power premises. And also, Eden Zero makes fun of Fairy Tail's a guild is a family concept. Hiro Mashima is aware of the problems of Fairy Tail and references it and changes it in Eden Zero. Eden Zero was a manga I did not expect to be as enjoyable as it was. While it does seem like a Fairy Tail 2.0 on the outside, it's showing that it's separating itself from Fairy Tail and hopefully surpassing. It's a very interesting story, world, and characters, and its plot gives me vibes of One Piece, with it being a big adventure where the main characters go to find a mythological piece of the universe, which in One Piece is the One Piece, and in here it's a woman named Mother, which only one person has seen. Should you read Eden Zero? Yeah,